A lamb, it's more than just a meal, it's a tradition, a celebration, and a symbol of togetherness. From the moment you lay eyes on a beautifully marbled rack of lamb, you know you're in for something special. It's a dish for celebrations. Whether it's a wedding, a birthday, or a holiday feast, lamb has a way of bringing people together. The clinking of glasses, the laughter, and the shared stories all seem to taste better when lamb is on the table. It's a dish for family. Picture a multi-generational family gathered around the dining table, passing plates and sharing memories. Lamb is often the centerpiece of these cherished moments, creating bonds that last a lifetime. It's a dish for Sunday lunch. The tradition of a Sunday roast is incomplete without lamb. The anticipation builds as the lamb roasts slowly, filling the house with its mouth-watering aroma. The aroma of roasting lamb fills the house. It's a welcoming scent that invites everyone to gather around. The sizzle, the crackle, and the rich, savory smell make it impossible to resist. It makes your mouth water. The anticipation is almost as enjoyable as the meal itself. You can see the excitement in everyone's eyes as they wait for that first bite. Learn the art of lamb roasting. It's a skill that can be mastered with a bit of practice and patience. From selecting the perfect cut to seasoning it just right, every step is an opportunity to create something extraordinary. It's easier than you think. With a few simple steps, you can transform a raw piece of meat into a succulent, flavorful roast that will impress everyone at the table. Impress your friends and family. There's a certain satisfaction that comes from cooking a perfect roast. The applause, the compliments, and the smiles make all the effort worthwhile. You get it from cooking a perfect roast. The moment you slice into that perfectly cooked lamb and see the juices flow, you know you've created something special. It's about taking your time. Good things come to those who wait, and a well-roasted lamb is no exception. The slow, careful cooking process ensures that every bite is tender and full of flavor. It's about using quality ingredients. The best dishes start with the best ingredients. Fresh herbs, high-quality cuts of lamb, and a touch of love make all the difference. It's about the joy of cooking. So, let's get started. Embrace the process, enjoy the journey, and savor the results. Cooking lamb is not just about the end product. It's about the joy and satisfaction you get along the way. Not all cuts are created equal. When it comes to roasting lamb, the cut you choose can make all the difference. Each cut has its own unique characteristics, and understanding these can help you make the best choice for your meal. Some cuts are better suited for roasting because they are more tender. Tender cuts will give you that melt-in-your-mouth texture that everyone loves. Look for cuts that have a fine grain and are not too tough. You also want to consider the fat content. Fat is essential for flavor and moisture. Cuts with good marbling, where the fat is interspersed within the muscle, will roast beautifully and stay juicy. The leg of lamb is a classic choice for roasting. It's a large, impressive cut that can serve a crowd. The leg is relatively lean, but has enough fat to keep it moist during roasting. When roasted to perfection, a leg of lamb can be the centerpiece of a festive meal, perfect for gatherings and celebrations. Another excellent option is the lamb shoulder. This cut has more fat than the leg, which means it's packed with flavor. The shoulder is ideal for slow roasting, allowing the fat to render and the meat to become incredibly tender. For a more elegant presentation, consider a rack of lamb. This cut is not only visually stunning, but also tender and flavorful. It's perfect for special occasions where you want to impress your guests. A beautifully roasted rack of lamb can elevate any dinner party, making it a memorable experience for everyone at the table. Don't be afraid to ask your butcher for advice. They are knowledgeable and can guide you in choosing the perfect cut for your needs. Your butcher can recommend the best cuts based on your cooking method and the number of people you're serving. They can also provide tips on how to prepare and cook the lamb to perfection. In addition to helping you choose the right cut, your butcher can offer valuable cooking advice. They can suggest cooking times, temperatures, and techniques to ensure your lamb roast turns out delicious every time. You don't need fancy equipment, but the right tools help. A good roasting pan is essential. Get one with high sides. That will catch all the juices. A meat thermometer is your best friend. It takes the guesswork out of cooking. You'll need some string. It's for tying the roast. This helps it cook evenly. Don't forget a sharp knife. You'll need it for carving. These simple tools make all the difference. Seasoning is key. It enhances the natural flavor of the lamb. Keep it simple, you don't want to mask the taste. Salt and pepper are a must. Use them generously, they enhance the flavor. Fresh herbs are great. Rosemary and thyme are classic pairings. Garlic is another winner. It adds a savory note. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try different herbs and spices. Find your favorite flavor combinations. Section 5. Marinating magic infusing depth and tenderness. Marinating is optional, but it adds another layer of flavor. It also tenderizes the meat. A simple marinade is all you need. Olive oil, lemon juice, and herbs work well. You can add garlic or Dijon mustard. Marinate for at least 4 hours, and overnight is even better. This allows the flavors to penetrate. Turn the meat occasionally and make sure it's coated evenly. Section 6. Roasting revelations, time, temperature, and doneness. Roasting lamb is easy, but to achieve that perfect roast, you need to understand the interplay of time, temperature, and doneness. These three elements are the cornerstone of any successful roast, ensuring that your lamb is not only cooked to perfection, but also bursting with flavor. The first step is setting the right temperature. Preheating your oven is crucial. It ensures that the lamb starts cooking immediately and evenly. Typically, you want to set your oven to around 325 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This range is ideal for roasting lamb, allowing it to cook through without drying out. A meat thermometer is crucial here. It's your best friend in the kitchen when it comes to roasting meat. By using a meat thermometer, you can monitor the internal temperature of the lamb, ensuring it reaches the desired doneness without overcooking. It tells you when the lamb is cooked. For a perfectly roasted lamb, you need to know the exact moment it reaches the right temperature. This precision is what separates a good roast from a great one. Different cuts need different cooking times. Each cut of lamb has its own unique characteristics, and understanding these can make a big difference in your cooking. For instance, a leg of lamb and a shoulder of lamb require different approaches. A leg of lamb needs around 20 minutes per pound. That's for medium rare. This cut is leaner and cooks faster, making it ideal for those who prefer their meat on the rarer side. Always remember to weigh your lamb before cooking to calculate the exact cooking time. A shoulder needs a bit longer. This cut is fattier and benefits from a slower, longer cooking process. It's perfect for those who enjoy a more tender, fall-off-the-bone texture, around 30 minutes per pound. Use a meat thermometer. This ensures that the shoulder is cooked through and reaches the perfect internal temperature without drying out. Stick it in the thickest part. This is where the meat is the densest and takes the longest to cook. By measuring the temperature here, you get an accurate reading of the lamb's doneness. For medium rare, you want 135 degrees Fahrenheit. This temperature ensures that the lamb is juicy and tender with a slight pink center. For medium, aim for 145 degrees Fahrenheit. This is perfect for those who prefer their meat a bit more cooked, with a firmer texture and a more pronounced flavor. Let the lamb rest after cooking. This step is often overlooked but is crucial for a perfect roast. Resting allows the juices to redistribute throughout the meat, making it more flavorful and easier to carve. This allows the juices to redistribute. When you cut into the lamb, you'll notice it's juicier and more tender. The resting period also makes the meat easier to slice, ensuring each piece is perfect. Section 7. Side dish sensations complementing the star of the show. Side dishes are important. They complete the meal. Roasted vegetables are a classic. They're easy to prepare. Potatoes, carrots, and parsnips are great. Toss them with olive oil and herbs. Roast them alongside the lamb. Mashed potatoes are always a hit. Make them creamy and buttery. Add a touch of garlic for extra flavor. A simple green salad cuts through the richness. Use fresh, seasonal greens. Add a light vinaigrette. Section 8. Presentation perfection. Serving lamb with finesse. Presentation matters. It makes the meal more appealing. Let the lamb rest before carving. This makes it easier to slice. Use a sharp knife. Carve thin slices against the grain. Arrange the lamb on a platter. Surround it with the side dishes. Garnish with fresh herbs. This adds a touch of elegance. Don't forget the gravy. Serve it in a gravy boat. This allows guests to help themselves. Section 9. Conclusion. Embrace the art of lamb roasting. Roasting lamb is an art. It takes practice, but the results are worth it. Follow these tips. You'll be roasting lamb like a pro. Remember, the most important ingredient is passion. Enjoy the process and savor the delicious results. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try different seasonings, try different marinades. Find what you like best. Happy roasting!